Son of a gun, was that a first half? This is Nissan In-Game Live. I'm Michael Barkann with the great Ron Jaworski. Jaws, 17-10. The Eagles trail the Washington Commanders. And you said it during the pregame program. After Allen said it during the week for Washington. We stunk. We were terrible. And you said this is it for Washington. They're going to make wholesale changes, and they're playing the Eagles that way. But the Eagles defense was really lackluster, Jaws.
No, they were terrible. I'm not going to, sugarcoat that. The pass defense was terrible. When you look at Sam Howell, hear that name, Sam Howell. In the first half, 24 of 26, 226 yards and 2 touchdowns. Led a field goal drive before the half after the Eagles had gained all the momentum back. Our pass rush is lacking. The secondary coverage is lacking. It's been a horrible performance, pass coverage-wise, by this Eagle defense. After all, we mentioned the pregame show, we praised Sean Desai. We praised the way they were playing. It was a brutal first half. They better come back the second half and tighten that up.
What the heck happened, though? I mean, to allow all that passing yardage. We talked about Jalen Hurts in the pregame program going for 400 yards passing. It's going to be this guy, Sam Howell's going to do it.
And Jalen might do it as well. He had a big second quarter where all those passing yards came. But clearly there were some mental errors. There were some blown coverages, giving explosive plays up. But fortunately, we did make one great play on the 4th down and one play where it was batted down by Bradbury which was a heck of a play, or else they may have more points on the board. But this game's going to go in the second half. It's going to be a tough football game like we all predicted. It's the NFC East. No matter what the records are, you throw them out. I know it sounds cliche-ish, but Washington, Philadelphia, there's always bad blood. Right now, we get the ball to start the second half. We got to get this bad boy tied up.
It was a 34-31 overtime win for the Eagles here 28 days ago. Anytime it's divisional, and anytime it's Washington, it's going to be tough. The Birds have won 4 out of the last 5 meetings. None of that matters right now. Offensively, what's up with the running game? That is to say, there really isn't much of a running game.
Well, that's an oxymoron. You are correct. One run by DeAndre Swift and 2 runs by Kenny Gainwell. There you go. For a grand total of minus 1 yard out of those 3 backs. And a fumble from Gainwell down, at the 5-yard line.
There's a touchdown.
But I think we're probably going to have to get used to what this team is. Let's throw it to A.J. Brown. Really, that's what it's come down to. He has been absolutely coming out of the rafters catching balls. The one-handed catch is one of the greatest catches I've ever seen. Yeah. Not only got both feet down, but got both knees down. The guy's making acrobatic catches.
And it was pass interference.
And it was pass interference, too. Throw that in there, too. He's playing unbelievable football. But that being said, we can't get the eye candy going. That shiny object. Sometimes we fall in that trap again, and we forget about the foundation of football. Balance, run the football, have the offensive line come off the ball. Then you set up the play action passing. Then you still get the same explosive plays, more and even more of them by using play action passing. So I'm a little concerned that the shiny object, ain't nothing wrong with A.J. Brown. We love him, but you start getting focused on him all the time. I think it hurts the team cohesiveness on offense.
Yeah, and that Kenny Gainwell fumble was huge. You're thinking 10 first-half points for the Philadelphia Eagles. They can get that in their sleep, but they would have had 7 more in all likelihood were it not for the Gainwell fumble. 179-yard passing for Jalen Hurts in the first half, 20 of 25. What do you think of his game with a 109.8 passer
rating? He's been terrific. I think Jalen's been absolutely awesome. His ball placement's been very good. I think actually play calling from a passing game perspective, design-wise, been very good. The balance has been horrible. There's no balance. This is we're going to chuck and duck is what it's turning out to right now. But what I did like, Jalen did escape the pocket a few times. Now, he hobbled a tad on the first run that he had, but I don't think there's anything to worry about that potential knee injury because no one really knows what the injury is.
Yeah.
But he did limp a little bit again.
Well, yeah. There's nothing to see here.
Nothing to see. He's just limping.
Yeah, I'm just limping. No big deal. We talked about that. Yeah. Hopefully not diminishing returns as the season continues, but let's get through today. A.J. Brown again, 88 yards. He's looking for 125 to go 6 straight games.
Oh, that's coming. That's coming, Michael.
That's a drop in the bucket. You would think he's got 6 catches. Gainwell's got 4 catches. Devontae Smith, 3 catches. Goddard had a couple of drops or overthrows. So the offense has got to get it going. But we thought with Kevin Byard addition defensively, the trade that Howie Roseman made with Tennessee, that we might see some tightening up of the defense. Not that that's a bad defense. They're one of the best in football.
Yeah, I saw Byard get beat a couple times as well. So, hey, that's going to happen. And Howell's hot. He's showing courage, making throws. He looks like Patrick Mahomes out there moving out of the pocket. We've got the pressure on him. give the kid some credit. He's a young quarterback, developing quarterback. He does have some good weapons, but the offensive line for Washington's held up. If I thought we had a big advantage in this game, I thought our defensive line would show up and get a lot of pressure on them. It hasn't happened with a half to go.
Sam Howell has made the Eagles defense howl, and you look at his numbers, 24 or 26. He's got 200. He's going for 500 yards, 500, Jaws.
Yep, 500.
That's unbelievable. 128.5 rating. All right. What happens quickly? Eagles get the ball to start the second half. Got to get a touchdown.
In a way, I like where we are. I mean, I'm not worried about the score of the game. I want to find out what this team is about. It's the first time all season long we were down 2 scores, 14-3. We bounced back, cut it to 1 score. You like to get in these games because you're going to get in these games down the road in the playoffs and maybe even the Super Bowl again. And you want to get used to handling these pressure situations. So I think it's going to be critical. The Eagles come out with this opening drive and get points on the board, a touchdown, we hope.
All right. Reminder, when the clock hits 0, we're back at you.
I can't wait.
Eagles
I can't wait.
Post-game live. Ron Jaworski, Barrett Brooks, Ruben Frank, and, of course, all the locker room interviews, coaches' interviews at the podium, all that coming your way after a big Eagles come from behind victory.
Right.
That'll do it for Nissan in-game live.